Hi, people. Trust you're doing great. It's another day. And today, there's something I've been thinking about lately. And it's just something I've noticed. It's just something that I've observed. And what I'm about saying, I'm saying it with every sense of humility and every sense of respect to the gender concerned. I always emphasize, and this is me emphasizing, that I do not hate men and I do not set out to attack men. But when I see certain things happen over and over again, it gives me concern, and I think it's something worth talking about. So let me apologize in advance for concern. Let me apologize to the gender concern. But just know that it's not an attack on you, brothers. But the truth I have come to know by my experiences is that some men do not know what they want. Some brothers, they do not know what they want. Some of them think they know what they want, but it turns out that they do not know. I'll give you an example. So a man is saying, I want a lady that is God-fearing. I want a lady, an authentic lady who doesn't pretend to be who she's not or what she's not, a respectable lady, a lady that has something doing and all whatnot. He probably has a list of what he wants in a lady or in a woman. And then this lady that fits the list or that meets, let's say maybe 60 or 70% of what he has written in the list, shows up in his life. And he has no idea what to do with her. The same person, he said he wants a God-fearing lady. And the next thing he's telling the lady, I cannot be in a relationship if we're not having sex. I can't be in a relationship if we are not sexually involved. This is the same man that said he wants a God-fearing lady as a wife or as a girlfriend. And he is now telling this lady, I cannot be in a relationship with you if we are not having sex. And if I'm not having sex with you, it means I'll go outside. He has the temerity, the audacity to tell that lady, if I'm not having sex with you, I'm going to go outside. What do men really want? What exactly do men really want? You say you want a God-fearing lady, you see a God-fearing lady, you are confused. I want to believe that if you're up to 30, if you're in your 30s, late 30s, early 40s, mid 40s, if you really are ready for marriage, you should be able to tell what you want. You should be able to decide within yourself what it is you want in a woman and be sure, so that you don't confuse yourself and confuse the women that are coming into your life or coming across you. There was a list I made when I was in my penultimate year in the university, when I was in my third year. I think that was either 2007. I listed the things I wanted in a man. I stumbled on that list recently, and if I see it, I will share it. You know, as at that time, as at that time, I knew exactly what I was looking for in a husband should I, find the guy. And from that 2007 till date 2025, that list is still constant. Because it's not about the tall, dark, handsome. Yes, I like tall guys. Oh yes, I'm a tall lady. I have a thing for tall guys. But beyond being a tall guy, there are other things that I also look out for. which sometimes are not even, physical. Yes, I have to be physically attractive to the person has to be physically attractive to me, because this is a long term. But I have already made up my mind, and I have my non-negotiables. But some brothers don't have this. Some brothers think, oh, this is what they want, but when that person shows up, they get confused. They begin to confuse themselves and not the ladies. So brothers, it's important that you decide what you want. And if you're not ready for a relationship, if you're not emotionally available for a relationship, please don't engage any lady in a conversation. Don't be calling a lady and be doing this talking stage, because talking stage, let me come to that talking stage. So, talking stage, people say they are on talking stage for months and for weeks. And in my books, talking stage should not last more than 5 days. I meet somebody and maybe online, right? And then I talk to you once or twice. I have an idea of the kind of person you are, and I decide whether I want to progress the conversation or not. So I don't necessarily have to see you. Of course, I must have seen the person's picture, but I get to know whether you're a deep person or a shallow person from the conversation I have with you, just the first 2 days, and I decide whether I want to go on or not. I've met a couple of guys that just speaking to them once, I said to myself, I don't want to progress this conversation, and I was honest about it. And I think that's what we need to do. Time is of the essence. You can't be having talking stage for weeks, months. What are you people talking about? And these are people that really want to be in a relationship. You're not kids, you're not undergraduates, you are ready for marriage, you want marriage, you desire marriage, and you're having this talking stage last for weeks, even extend to months. What are you people talking about? And I think that some men know what they want, but sometimes they don't even know how to communicate what they want. That's another challenge that some brothers have. You know that you are not cut out for a relationship. Why engage the lady in those conversations? Why do you call the lady regularly? I mean, when you talk to a lady regularly, the person will start catching feelings. And then you're not ready for it. So why start it? Brothers, and this is not just about men, but this video is actually about men, right? Because I know it cuts across both genders, but this particular video is about men, based on my experiences, based on experiences I've had in this dating, dating thing, relationship wise. Men, brothers, you need to be sure about what you want. You need to be clear about the type of women you are looking for, the qualities you're looking for, and not confuse yourselves or those women coming around you. If it means you penning them down, write them down and ask yourself, is this it? So that you don't prolong something that is not supposed to be prolonged. There are some people that are not supposed to be in your life, but you invite into your life. There are some people that shouldn't last days or weeks in your life. But because you're not certain about what you want, you see yourself dragging them, leading them on. And that's not right. That's not right. As a matter of fact, if someone is not ready for marriage, there's no point starting a relationship. If you, brother, you are not ready for marriage, there is no point engaging a lady in a conversation conversations that will make her think you are thinking in that direction. Be plain to her. Tell her, oh, I'm trying to sort out my life. I'm trying to figure things out. I'm not emotionally ready for a relationship. I am not ready for a relationship. So what I want to have with you is a casual friendship. I just need someone to talk to sometimes, someone to exchange ideas sometimes, someone to bounce off my thoughts and ideas on. And let it be clear so that both parties know what they want and set healthy boundaries. Not that you be calling a lady every day, oh, let me see your face, oh, doing video calls and all of that. That thing, it does something to women. Women think attention, when you give them attention, it is love.